butter in the pan.
Make sure your pan is nice and hot. You don't want that butter burning.
Do not make it like ours, because ours is not hot enough right now. We're just idiots. Okay, so you gotta wait till that butter burns. I mean, not burns, browns to release more flavor. At home, you can use margarine, but the real stuff like butter is amazing. Make sure it's unsalted because, trust me, you get flavor out of this.
So what are you slicing up over here, Jack?
I'm preparing the bananas.
So before we add in anything else, we have
nice
to
and fresh bananas.
butter
From the Ecuador.
with
No, from Martinique.
Oh, right. These are from
Martinique. Yeah, that's the flavor.
Always keep your hands during the bananas.
So before we add in anything else, we have to season the
fresh
butter
from the Ecuador.
with a splash of cocoa powder.
Oh, right.
That's what makes the flavor.
Yeah, that's the flavor.
Always
Some
keep your hands
sage for some aromatics
That's the main thing you gotta
and
remember.
extra flavor.
And there is our food tester number 1.
Some thyme for
there.
some authentic
Jared,
European
how do you
flavor.
feel about testing this food with your serve for you?
And some basil, just for some Italianness.
Amazing.
Okay, so once all your ingredients are
Hey, I'm gonna
stir that
close
up,
security.
now you just take your egg. This
Is how you do it.
This is how you do it in Russia. Well, it's very authentic for their kind.
In Soviet Russia, you don't crush eggs. Eggs crush you.
Exactly. So right now, you gotta stir up the eggshell. Make sure you get it really mixed up in there.
So always keep the
Stay
knife
with
against your knuckles.
Right now, we're just putting the eggshell for the flavor. We're gonna eventually take that out because it's very hard on your
Ooh,
mouth.
what are you cooking here now? Or what are you preparing here now, Mr.
Right
Jack?
now I'm getting ready some carrots, farm fresh,
Now you
just came
take
in.
your egg.
This is how the packaging go. My
This is how you
hands
do
are
it in
slightly
Russia. Well, it's very authentic for their kind.
In Soviet
So I think two
you don't
carrots
crush
will
eggs.
do.
Eggs crush you.
Exactly. So right now,
Make
you
sure
gotta
you don't put
stir
your
up
fingers
the
up.
eggshell.
You get some action on these
Really
fingers.
mix up in there.
So always keep the knife against your knuckles and don't push down. Just let the knife, the weight of the knife, do all the work.
Very hard on your
Now,
mouth.
cutting yourself is one of the worst things a chef can do.
What do we have in here, Mr. Fuchs?
Right here we have butter, these 3 seasonings, and some
Even a good kitchen is
Some
cleanliness.
thyme.
Now, to
And some
emulsify it,
Sausage.
we add in some cottage cheese. Can I open this?
Yes.
None of that fake stuff. 100% fat. So it's good for your health. 2 heaping spoons full of that.
So right now I'm preparing a aubergine.
This is for the emulsification of...
Chef Mikey, where are the spoons?
I have no idea.
Sous Chef Jack.
Okay.
And what's an Oreo?
So you see right now, it's getting nice and flavored. Now to add some veggies to your diet, because veggies are...
That. Oh, okay. Now, with
Cabbage.
mayonnaise, you don't have to be super precise. It's just mayonnaise. You don't have to do it. Try not to underdo it. The mayonnaise has a key factor.
Jack, we need some liquids in this, please. So, to deglaze the pan, we add in some balsamic vinegar. It's very nice. You could use rice wine, maybe not wine.
Your ketchup is essential.
Really nice.
So make that real nice.
To add in the main course of meat, put it in
Now,
some
it
ham.
needs to be completely
You
baked.
could keep
Like
it in
that,
one
at home.
huge
Yeah.
piece,
You
or
do
you
it
can...
at home.
Hold up. Is this the side or the seasoning?
Right,
And
this
the
is the
aubergine,
main
that's
course.
spices.
The ham.
Put them in your hand.
And so this
Put
is...
them in your hand, cut them in half, fold it, cut that in half, fold that again, and cut that in half. And there you have a bunch of bits of
Now we'll add some cocoa powder.
Just mix that in. Make sure it's really nice and stirred.
To release the raw flavor.
Oh,
of
that
the
balsamic vinegar smells amazing. You're here right now.
cocoa. Now, if you don't have fancy cocoa like this, any cocoa will do.
Okay,
But if you
since
want
our
to make a good impression, you gotta splash
our
on
mixture is
napkin and
lacking.
cocoa.
You can even crush your cocoa yourself.
lacking in protein
If
and
you're a
everything.
real redneck.
If you're a redneck, well I'm not. Now remember,
You're not a redneck, you're a
Add
sous
very
chef.
little
clean workstation is key.
for some
Always
extra
make sure your
protein in your
station
diet.
is clear.
It's very good for your health and it makes you jack. Mix that in. Jack, we need some ice cubes in this.
Yes, chef.
Looks delicious.
Okay, now we add in the carrots because if we add them in too late, they'll still be crunchy and we want
Now,
this to be.
ice is key to the rosette.
The ice is key to keeping it from burning. And at this point, you would like to turn down your shit to 6.
Chef, we have to add the banana.
Go ahead. Okay, add in the sauces quickly.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh yeah, that is our signature homemade sauce. What is in it, Stew Chopper Jack?
Well, it's a base of mayonnaise with French mustard and some delicious homemade ketchup.
Put in the
We also added a pinch of thyme and cocoa for the extra zing.
Where is the horseradish?
The horseradish. And we made up to
And put in the jam, Nutella, and crema, please. We need to emulsify this. And intensify the flavor.
this fucking looks like baby.
This smells amazing.
Delicious.
I guarantee to you viewers out there that it will taste as good as it looks.
Now, for Valentine's Day, for a date, if you want to make this meal,
really good.
you're sure to get lots of compliments.
Such as Nutella. It's bad for you, but
Chef, do you mind scraping my spoon, please?
yes.
Thank you.
See that? That just adds in that
The more
brown
expensive side of
color
hazelnut spreads.
of amazing.
If you want to get your local supermarket's hazelnut spread, it's perfectly fine. It'll work too. This is the one.
We should really stir that in, otherwise it won't be emulsified. It'll be
ingredients.
Okay, where's the creaminess, Jack? We need to add in the creaminess. Jesus.
Right. Now, this will give it a delicious fruity tang. Of this,
And you'd like to
hand
scrape everything
pressed
and
from
cook it
Italy.
into the middle of the pan so that it really cooks and doesn't just
remember,
go
folks,
into the
clean
sauce.
hands at home always.
Cook it in first and then you spoon over, just like that. And if it's a bit too
I think you need some more eggs.
more eggs, yeah, I think you're right, Antoine. Even though you're like cameraman, you are right on everything.
I was going to comment about that, Chef.
That is how it's done in Russia. Once again, we're just adding it in for the actual flavor of the eggshell. Now we take the shit out. Jack, please take over.
The key is cream and milk. Cream, milk, they both work.
Okay, so to put in the honey, it's not, I mean the flour, it's not really complicated. You just take a fistful of flour.
Make sure it's right in the middle. Dig yourself a well, plop that flour right in, get yourself good spreading. Perfect, thank you, Chef.
Wait, Jack, don't stir it in yet. You have to add in the 3 things that will make this our signature dish. Some honey.
One sec, I'm just gonna take this eggshell out.
Delicious.
Okay, so people at home, be always aware that
Yeah.
when you're cooking, it will be probably really hot.
Do
So
not
don't
try
do-
this at home.
Don't do it yourself. Don't do like
Jack and
did.
Mikey here
Oh,
are experts.
Oh, it's so hot. Now this, it's starting to come together.
Chef Mike,
Boy.
this is a
I'm so hungry I can eat a horse.
so please.
I could too.
Luckily, we
Smelling
have-
this,
Smells awesome.
Luckily, the
I
protein in
wish you could
this
smell it on
meal
stomach right
will
now.
fill you up very
Well, you could.
quickly.
Set up a TV in your kitchen, follow along step by step.
Oh, doesn't that just look delicious, viewers?
You see, this is the consistency we're looking for. It stays together, but at the same time, it's liquidy enough to coat all the strands of pasta.
And to add in some that crisp and extra texture, you put in Rice Krispies.
Yeah. I learned this technique from a chef in New York. It's a very interesting technique.
Okay, Filmer Patrick, please move over.
Yes, sir.
Also, another good technique is if you have Pop Rocks lying around, they're great to add to this at the very end. Also, if you don't have Pop Rocks, more common is tonic water. Again, make yourself a well.
For that nutty flavor, you put in sunflower seeds. Sunflower oil works too, but
It will give you a nice sparkling taste.
this is straight from Africa. Delicious.
Very delicious. We have them special order.
Okay.
Now, to add that slight Mediterranean touch, some fresh canned peaches. We peach these right in the studio. Delicious.
2 or 3 chunks will be
Now,
sufficient.
it's good to cut it up in the pan before you cut it out, so all the juice stays in. Now I see you enjoying those. So fresh. Add some peach juice. Right in the well. Again, delicious. Now we're just reducing it.
And at home, it's okay to use imitation.
Yes, at home. If you don't have peaches, you can always use peach jam or peach jelly. You'll lose the texture, but you have all the flavor.
Flavor is what counts.
I'll take over now, Jack. You can hand it over to the real chef.
Can you tell me more about what you're doing right now, Chef Mikey?
Right now, adding the red hot sauce will spice it up and basically bring all the flavors together. Without this, it would just feel like really boring and nothing really happening in your mouth. But adding the red hot sauce will really make this a special dish. Jack, what was bad? Added more hot sauce.
Yeah, chef.
Thanks for that hot sauce.
Would you like a whiff of that? Would you like that? A whiff of this right now.
Mmm, smells delicious.
Man, I could really go for some of this right now.
More. Good.
Sous
Chef
Chef
Michael
Jack,
sure likes his hot sauce.
you're making such a great team together.
Chef, do you think wasabi will go good with this recipe?
Oh, wasabi will be amazing. We'll add in that Japanese thing. It'll make it Japa sauce.
Now, it's good to mix foods from different cultures together, because you never know unless you try.
Hey Jack, we're almost nearing the end of this. Please add in a couple more ingredients, like maybe 2 more.
Now, the possibilities are endless. You can add whatever you have in your kitchen, as long as you think it'll turn out well.
And
Even
also-
if it doesn't, you still learn.
We saved some ingredients from earlier, but we're adding it now because we want them to be a little firmer now. Because and some carrots because we want color in there. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Right now, you do not want to break them apart. You just want them to be in their form.
Chef, more ice?
No, we're almost done. You do not want to add more ice at this point because it will cool down the mixture. Right now, we want this to be cooked so there's no bacteria.
Okay, well, let's just see Antoine's hungry.
It's a little bit hot in here.
It is. That's what happens when you cook delicious food. Now, this should be done. Now it's time for the plating.
So we are back here from the commercial break, and here we have Jack Casey serving the premium dish of, what is this dish called, Mikey?
The MFers.
The MFer.
Now, make sure no one touches this pan. Make sure it's off. This is off the heat. We're ready to finish our plating. Now, I like to start with a little crispy top.
Here you can see all the ingredients that were used. Oh, we didn't add any pickle juice. And here the dishes are ready.
The finished product looks amazing, Chef Mikey. Are you proud of your?
Even everybody in this room right now should be proud because
I am.
every American
I
should
am.
eat this at least once in their lifetime. Time to show the boys what they think.
Out.
Well, thank you, Cook Fuchs and Assistant Cook Sous Chef, for this wonderful meal here.
Drink it. Get a straw. You need a straw for this.
What is the name of this course?
It is It is a la disgusting.
I love disgusting.
That's a really great name. I think it fits great with that plate.
No.
Eat that chunk of
I can't watch. What'd you put in it? What was this?
Very tasty carrot.
Put a carrot in that. No.
It looks really well cooked.
Dip it?
Yeah, dip it
sauce.
in the 2 sauce.
Both?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why do you think I plated it like that?
What we have prepared for you is a sort of yin and yang, surrounding a delicious rosetta.
Hey, all of the sauce that's in there just came off because you knocked it off. Please drop
You
some
knocked it off.
Sir, the judge.
So bad.
Looks like fucking cat. I'm not gonna lie.
What are your impressions?
I need a couple more before I drink this. I'm gonna eat this. One back here.
sauce.
Oh, so, okay. So what are your impressions right now?
Okay.
That was a very delicious meal made by Chef Fuchs and Chef Casey.
Patrick tried this one. Now Mikey's gonna try this one. Made by Jack.
What is the course of that one?
I have no idea.
Ask Jack.
I'm after.
Chef Jack.
Sous chef.
Sous Chef Jack. Please come over here.
Casey needs to park.
So we got him.
Oh, hold on, Chef Mikey. Hold on tight. Chef Jack. What is the name of your plate?
Sorry, I'm very concentrating right now.
Splendid.
Okay. So what is the name of your finest plate you've ever made?
Well, right
How
now.
would you call this?
It's right here.
Excuse me for a moment. I will be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna try it now. I'm going in, boys.
Videotape it.
What am I looking at? I almost threw up there. I mean, that's
Thank you for having me on the show this time. Today
Wait,
it's my-
this show's not over. There's still dessert.
and
Thank you, Chef.
Jack.
Thank you, Chef Mikey, for that really.
And we will be going on a
Beautiful plate.
commercial break until the dessert. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got me burning up, burning up, burning up.